it's exploding. It's gone. I win. Okay.
Wario, caught up in the glory, forgets that he just destroyed a treasure.
It was kind of a big anticlimax right there. I was expecting more, harder, something. I didn't even have to use a continue at any point. You did it! You defeated all the evil monsters. Everything will be alright now. Wario, we're saved! Thank you! The evil black jewel has been smashed to powder. The monsters won't come back now, but even if they do, I think we can handle them. As a reward, we're gonna rebuild your ruined castle. We Spritlings aren't that strong, so without a lot of us, I doubt we can rebuild your castle right, but we'll do our best with what we have. Here goes!
Save every single one of these.
I saved all 40 Spritlings. So I did look up that, yeah, the ending you get is entirely based on how many Spritlings you save, which is kind of weird, because it means you get the best ending for getting all of the hints.
Yeah.
So it's like the thing that gives you hints that help you play the game through is also the things that make you get the better ending. And his face is going wibbly. Very wibbly. And that's it. So I assume that after or during the credits here, we're going to see the castle rebuilt. But, this has been Wario World. Yeah, most of it was fun. Aside from the pyramid stage. That was extremely painful and had a lot of questionable design decisions. Bad puzzles and freaking ridiculous timing and platform challenges. But aside from that, it was generally pretty good.
For a Wario game not made by Nintendo.
Yeah, for a Wario game made by Treasure of all companies, all studios.
For a Mario game made by Treasure.
Yeah, it is good. It's good. I like it. Again, aside from questionable decisions in one stage. Just good.
I mean, Treasure has questionable decisions in a lot of their... Yeah. But that's just how some design studios can be. A little weird. Quirky.
So just kind of very short credits compared to most games.
Well, it was a different time back now.
Compared to most of the other games that we have been playing around this period.
Exactly.
Very short credits list. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure this is the only spot in the game where it actually shows that Treasure made this game, right there.
By the way, it was
the logo at the end.
And
here is Wario's castle all rebuilt with all of its gold and jewels and stacks of cash. That's it. That's the stuff. Now that's the kind of place a guy like me deserves.
Yeah. Giant golden statue faces.
Yeah, this is pretty much exactly what we had at the opening.
Yeah.
Before everything went explodey.
Maybe it was, and they just reused the asset.
They just kind of... Yeah, so that was the best ending. And that's...
And then
it resets the console and goes back
mode.
to... display mode. Oh, that's it. That's Wario World.
Well, I suppose
yeah, again,
I'll
just...
also input, like, the picture here of the not best ending.
Oh, that's going to be tomorrow's video. It's going to be all of the not best endings, all the other endings.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to go through... I've already gone through a playthrough where I've saved none of the Spritlings except the one at the start. So I'll just be able to use that to kind of get through all of the different stages of
You, Lord Sprightling, build my entire castle!
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So that's going to be tomorrow's video, and we're probably not going to do a commentary thing on that. It's going to be a fairly short thing, bonus video.
But what is on our schedule after watching Wario put Sprightlings to work?
So coming up next, we're actually going to do things slightly out of order, because the next game that was released after Wario World was Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah, they're still on with that, aren't
so
they?
it is the last Super Mario Advance game, and the thing about that is the only real new content for that game is e-reader support, and I have not quite had enough time to get that set up, being able to get all the e-reader cards able to show off. So I still need some time to work on that, so we're going to put that game off a little bit till later.
We'll go into the details of why that is when we get to those videos.
Yeah, but instead we're going to skip over that temporarily and do the next game afterwards, which is going to give me a lot of time, because afterwards it's Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for the GameCube.
So I'm going to fall asleep, is what you say.
So we're going to see some golf. We're going to see a lot of golf.
Please tell me there's something interesting.
There's a couple of interesting things to talk about, as there have been with all of the sports games. There's a couple of interesting things.
Is there a return of the golf dimension?
Absolutely there is, because it has a tie-in with the Game Boy Advance Mario Golf title.
Of course it does.
Which is another golf RPG that'll be a bit later. That'll be a bit later.
Okay.
Right now, again, so tomorrow, gonna be the other endings of Wario World. After that, we're gonna jump into Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. We'll talk more about that then. Everybody, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and an extra special thanks to our one and only patron, Chug Iron, who's been there this entire time for the Patreon, up until I'm shutting down the Patreon to move over to YouTube memberships, which, by the way, if you would like to support the series, become a member on YouTube. Join our member thing, and you'll get early access to all our videos, and all of the golf that's coming up.
All the golf!
And you'll be able to get some early access once we get that e-reader stuff going. So, again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and tune in next time for
the King's Game! Golf!
Bye, everyone!